What the freakadoodle?
What? Okay, so today I would like to talk about unsubscribes and unfriends because there has been an inordinate amount of people who have come to me recently with concerns about that.
Okay. So they're
What
not
is
like
your personal philosophy around being unfriended on Facebook or having unsubscribes to your mailing list?
so with Facebook, I usually am unaware of the fact that I have been unfriended. And it's the only times where I've noticed or realized it when it's like, oh, I haven't seen anything from so and so in a while. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they unfriended me. And 9 times out of 10, it's somebody, I don't even know why we were friends anyway on Facebook. We're not friends. So I don't take those very personally. If it was you, I would, and I would be like, oh my gosh, and I would want to know what the heck was going on. Mailing list unsubscribes, depending on who or what. Like, I remember getting unsubscribed once by someone, and it's somebody that I really respected, that I,
Yeah, we talked about it, I think. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I spent a lot of time talking about like, what do I do with this? And then I realized what's in my mailing is not what she wants or need. And then honestly, I found out later that she changed her email address. So it made sense, that
So
she
we make up stories, right?
Yeah.
Around why people unsubscribe. I'll tell you what, I make up the absolute worst case scenario stories when I can.
You do that.
I do.
Why do you do that?
Well, I don't know. I have problems. But I come up with the list of oh, they must have hated my content. Oh, I wonder what bothered them. Oh, all my content is bad. I don't even know why anybody's on my list. I should give up.
You should give up. Right. So, okay. But that's interesting. And what changes? Because I think that I know that a lot of us do this and get worked up.
Yeah, totally. Especially because I do go to the place of, which I think a lot of people do, and this is why it's a button, because people go to the place of taking it personally, something, oh, it's something I did, did I write the wrong thing? Did I say the wrong words? Oh, did I hurt someone's feelings? All these are for me, valid questions, to evaluate, but I don't think that it's worth it just because one person or a handful of people unsubscribe. But what was really interesting once that helped me, now, I'm a Beyonce fan. So I was reading an article, and one of the things, and she has her beehive crew, right? All of her fans, but she also has a fair amount of haters. And the person who was asking her, the interviewer, was asking her, how do you handle the haters? How do you do that and still maintain success as a creator and a performer and an artist? And she said, you know what? I never scroll down. I know. I love that too. And it was just I go out there and I put on the best performance that I can. And yeah, sometimes it works beautifully and sometimes it's flawed, but I have the people around me to say, you know what, we need to switch that for next time. But the haters, they're not helping me. So I just never scroll down. And I'm I love that.
I do too. And you even have to stop and think okay, if you have 5,000 people on your friends list or on your email list or what have you, and you lose somebody, I just think I would rather have a really tight, narrow group of people that are my people, that I'm speaking to them and I know who to spend my time with. And I've had to work really hard on reframing a lot of it to even think I think of myself. There's a lot of people where I initially followed them because I was curious or I was engaged for a while, but it didn't jive with me. I still respect them, but I take them off. I unsubscribe because it's not meeting my needs at the moment. Or the people that I'm still friends with on Facebook, but I just stop. I hide their stuff because I respect them as a person, but I don't always want to see all of their
stuff.
Garbage. And I think there might be people like that with me, that maybe they don't agree with everything, but they don't, they still respect or like who I am.
Right. And these days and ages, all of that. When you have like a mailing list, you usually pay, I mean, not per subscriber, but per tier, right? So if you've got a handful, if you've got 100 people on there, or as your list grows, 1,000 people on there who don't want to hear from you, you're paying extra every
Right.
month or every year to have a bunch of people on your list who aren't your people.
Right. Right.
So what is your final comment?
I don't want to be everyone's everything.
Ooh, I have no other wisdom.
Well, then with that,
Jen and Rachel out. Oh, I'm orange again.
yes, you are. Come on.
What's the voice you wanted me to say? Oh, Jen, I'm coming to get. Oh, now it's